What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Ellington here, and here we are with another awesome battle replay from Total War Rome 2. We are on the settlement of Eildon, or I don't know how to say it, but that's where we are. It's a barbarian settlement, but we've got some non-barbarian settlements, and, or non-barbarian factions, and, including some coming from a long ways away. Actually, almost all of these factions are from, way away from here. So, yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. We're going with it. All right. So this one was sent to me by none other than Corby. Yes, Corby, you all know who Corby is. So for the defenders, we have Bactria, which is being commanded by Corby. And we also have got Rome here being commanded by Not So Royal. And finally, Swaby being commanded by the B-Man. Now for the attackers, we have got ourselves Kush being commanded by KOTN. That's how I'm going to say it. Then we have got Rome being commanded by Charles Boyle. And finally, Egypt being commanded by, I don't even know how to say, Hevelian, maybe? I don't know how to say his name. But, yeah, you'll see at the end of the video. You'll see all the names. But yeah, so this is a 3v3, 13,500 funds with 1, 2, 4 rules, and let's go ahead and get this one going. Look at some of these units here. The Principes, got some Bactrian Hillmen, Bactrian Peltis, interesting. More Principes back here. Bactria did bring an elephant for his general, Indian armored elephants. And I believe he has 2 units of Hellenic Cataphracts, which I think that's going to be fun to watch, personally. Now, in the load screen, before I started doing the recording, the one thing that I did see was Kush with, a ton of armored showtels. You can only see 2 of them here, but I believe he has 5 more armored showtels in the forest hidden. I could be wrong, I didn't count it, but it was a lot. It was way more than I expected to see. Rome here, a lot of armored legionaries. Armored legionaries are a very good unit. And then back here, you can see some Syrian archers. Got ourselves a Praetorian guard, excuse me. Then another armored legionary. Oh, going for the shot here and missed it. Even with the loose formation, he would have gotten some pretty good kills there with a hit. Carrying axemen, thorax swords for Egypt. I bet you Egypt has a bunch of stuff hidden as well. Slave infantry pushing the battering ram. Interesting that Bactria here has got his cavalry kind of set up in odd places. Usually, usually people keep them nearby gates and stuff. But you can see they're kind of sitting over here in these places that are not near gates. Sword masters and berserkers here from Swaby. And the slow approach of the attackers. See, Bactria, 20 kills on his artillery. Rome, 2 kills. And where's the other artillery? Maybe Swaby forgot one? Yeah, maybe Swaby forgot an artillery. I'm not sure. But I don't see one, that's for sure. Archers are now hidden. Now, you brought 2 Nubian bows and 2 Cretans. Kind of an interesting setup. Typically, most people will bring all 3 of the Cretans that you're allowed to bring and then bring a Nubian bow. So, I mean, I expect some sort of sally. Yep, there it is. The Hellenic Cataphracts are coming out of the gate now. Now, from what I've seen, the defenders do not have much to deal with that. I haven't seen much, or the attackers, I mean. I'm not seeing much cavalry at all from the attackers.
Attack forward!
Hellenic Cataphracts look great. Look at that. Could you imagine that charging into you? I would run away. I would definitely get out of the way of these guys.
Trample them.
Nice charge there. Popping the trample. Oh my god. 64 kills, or 62, excuse me, just on that one charge alone. Good lord. The elephants have also come out of the gate. Now the other Hellenic Cataphract is actually visible, but is sitting here atop of the hill not doing anything. He's probably just like, we will watch the battle from here. If you need us to save your lives, let us know.
Yes, Commander. Riders of the devil.
His thorax swords are chasing the cavalry in this like weird column formation. They actually ended up getting a jabby toss up there and actually killed a couple. Look at that. Interesting. Oh, they're turning around, going back for another charge. Maybe no. Nope, they decided otherwise. That was a nice hit, though, by the Cataphracts. Got a great charge. Not only that, now the unit has to get back up onto the tower because they got knocked off from the charge. That's probably the most annoying part about it. And they continue to press on. You can see all the way down the front of the wall, the towers have constantly moved forward. Like I said, there's like almost no cavalry. So Kush has African Elephant General. I'm not sure how this unit is visible at this point. There must be like a slightly open area in this. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's just like a slight open area in the forest that the elephants are now visible. So the Roman general was also back here, as well as 2 more Praetorian Guard. I believe, by the way, I believe this is a game against randoms. I believe, all these guys are members of the Dragon Corps, but I believe all the attackers are all random players, and a lot of Praetorians is a very, very classic random player move. Typically, bringing a bunch of elites like that is not usually suggested. I'm curious as to what Bakshi is going to do with his elephants here. Not only are the elephants, but they are the general. Hellenic Cataphracts are slightly moving. Not really sure where they're going to go, though. They're going this way. All the way... Oh, okay. Interesting. Coming all the way over here, it looks like. Where did the other Hellenic Cataphract go? Up right here. Oh, okay. So he's bringing all of his cavalry over to this gate. Probably to be along with the elephants here. And here we go. The landing is beginning. Armored legionaries beginning their assault. We've got Hostati, a line of Hostati and Bloodsworn. A lot of Bloodsworn over this way. Club Levy as well. But they do not have anything resisting the archers, so a lot of archer power here. Let's see, 3 Syrians and 4 Kushite archers. These Club Levy and Bloodsworn are going to have a really rough day with that. 20 armor does not do you well for archers. Arrows be very painful. But, it's also painful. Lots and lots of javies or pila, whatever you want to call them. Technically, the Romans would have the pila. Everybody else usually had just like javelin type things. But, yeah, that's going to be very painful. As these units are beginning their assault, they kind of have to set up before they can really assault very well. But while that is happening, you can see all of the javelins flying into them. That was a very awkward statement. I truly apologize for that. and I hope you don't judge me and just like stop watching the video because of it, because oh wow, that was painful even for myself. Bactria really went very, very like low tier. A lot of Bactrian Hillmen, Thorough Spears, which are only 560. Bactrian Peltus even, like, just an interesting setup. I think it's basically because he spent so much money on his cavalry and his elephants that it really left him pretty strapped for funds. So I'm really interested to see how that is going to go. But look at this, now the defenders are going to take a dosage of their own medicine. The attackers are setting up and just throwing the Javies right into these units. So these Hastati are going to be very, very, very dinged up after this. And these armored legionaries are going to work their way right through the Hastati. Hastati's not going to last very long against armored legionaries. But it does look like this Roman player is using formation attack, which is going to be a little bit painful for him. More archer fire coming in on the Bloodsworn. Looks like that's the auxiliary Syrians. I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. Yeah, look at this. They're just getting ripped to shreds. Now, Kush is losing some stuff. Slave infantry really got beat up here by Bloodsworn, and probably the archers is what going to be my guess. Now, the Bloodsworn are really just choking off this attack by Kush, really just meeting them right on the walls and not really allowing them to set up. Now, the armored Showtails are going to be really, really tough to fend off. It's a really good unit. Now, the big difference is going to be that one of its big bonuses is being neutralized by the fact that these Club Levy and Bloodsworn have very low armor. So the big armor piercing of the Showtails really is kind of negated. Now, that doesn't make them a bad unit. It just means that it takes away one of their big advantages. Now, Swaby really needed to get some charges in here. That's where, Swaby is really going to excel, is by getting its charge. It's, especially Bloodsworn 33 charge bonus. That's where they're going to excel. Now, this line here is getting really thin. They need to get some units up here. This is one of the things I really like. I love doing the battles that I play with all of you guys. I love being involved in them and, doing replays on them. But one very cool thing about doing replays like this that I've never seen before is that it's just very fun to see. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen this. I don't know. So it's kind of cool to, see it from a fresh perspective. These Bactrian Hillmen are sitting back here just taking Javi shots. Shots. Everybody! Sorry. I had to get my usual, song reference in. You know how it is. That's kind of just become the regular on the channels, song references and bad dad jokes and, stuff like that. This Levy Pikeman is holding a little bit, but the big downside to Levy Pikeman is that 35 base morale, and also look at this, Mercenary Cretans coming over here, so I bet you this Levy Pike is going to disintegrate. Now, the downside to Levy Pikemen is, yes, they are pikes, but they're not very good pikes, and so they kind of just disappear. Even set up in a really good defensive formation, if they are pressed too hard, they will break. So, and this one, as you can see, just getting annihilated by archers. That's pretty typical for pikes anyways, but it's even worse for Levy pikes. Egypt is just kind of setting up here. Carrying Axemen doing a really nice job using their Javies. They haven't gotten any kills quite yet, but they are doing HP damage, which is in and of itself useful. A nice little push here by the attacking Rome. The defending Rome here does not have a whole lot, neither does Bactria. It's just Bactrian Hillmen, so it's going to be interesting how they handle that. Somehow this sally out is not seen. There they are. There it is. Now, how are the attackers going to handle this? What is Kush going to do in this situation? Do you send your elephants? The African war elephants, health at 910, Indian armored elephants 1205. So I believe the Indian armored elephants should win that battle if they end up fighting. Cushite pikes moving over this way, and that is probably why. They're probably going to try and set up something like that. But look at this cav. I think Bactria really realized just, yeah, all right. They know I'm coming. I thought it might be worth it, but it's not. We're going to go back. All right, back to the front. Now, as you can see, the battle line that was here has basically just disintegrated. Looks like Swaby did a pretty good job on the show tells here, but as you can see, they have fully fallen back. So they are going to set up their defense, looks like maybe here? And still in this spot, you can see that Bactria is still holding this. The Bactrian Hillmen probably aren't going to last much longer. 40 kills on this one, 7 on that one, but it's pretty fresh. Bactrian Pelt is still here, and then it got an Eagle cohort holding that defense. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. They may... Honestly, they're falling back pretty much on all fronts here. The balance of power has shifted into the attacker's favor. It's by no means, like, way in their favor, but it has shifted. Bactria and Hillman here. Thorax Swords are probably going to win that fight, though. They're fully falling back. I think they realize they can't hold both the flanks of Rome and Egypt here. Yeah, I mean, the Eagle cohort's probably going to do pretty good. Now, the Praetorian Guard will also do pretty solid. There's also a small armored legionary there. But the Eagle cohort is pretty solid, so it should hold a decent amount of time. But it's going to need some reinforcements against the Praetorians here. Yeah, Rome v. Rome. Evocati cohorts versus, I believe this is a bunch of armored legionaries. But look at this, a lot of archer fire coming in on the Syrian archers. The Syrians, I think, are outmatched here. That's a lot of archer power on them. Got Cimbri bowwomen and Syrian archers. And they also have the initiative. These Syrian archers aren't even firing yet. So they're going to take some big losses. Look at this. Oh man, so that's a lot of firepower coming in. Look at this Praetorian Guard coming in. That might cause some issues here for the Evocatis. Evocati cohort are good, but Praetorians are better. Yeah, the Syrians, 60 kills and 71 kills. Kush isn't even sending his archers to help. He really should be. Where did the Cav say? Okay, the Cav came back this way. Looked like it was going to try and catch something. But now it's sitting here behind the hill. Looks like 2 Roman units are going to hold this while the rest are going to try and hold the hill. So veteran legionaries and Principes here. Veteran legionaries going up against some Thorax swords. Now, Thorax pikes are starting to move forward, as well as the Royal Thorax Sword General, which is still all the way back here and slowly taking his time. Royal Thorax Swords, I will admit, look very cool. Thorax pikes, he really shouldn't be running them in pike formation. It's going to cause them to get tired a lot faster. And looks like the gate is now the attackers, so now they can begin funneling all of their units into the settlement and really start pushing this attack. Thorax swords versus Principes. The Thorax should win this, but there's a fresh veteran legionary right behind it that it's probably going to need a little help there. A lot of Nubian bows, some Cretan archers. Now, how is the Eagle cohort doing? 84 kills, but only 46 men left. But it's a Swordmaster moving forward. That should do quite a bit of helping. Ooh, Syrian Archer shooting into the Swordmasters. I don't know if that's the greatest shot, though. You know, they have 80 armor. You could probably just be shooting at the Syrians over here, which are really causing you to have a bad day on the other side, by the way. Ooh, boy. Lots and lots of archers. Syrian archers, 98 kills. 51 and 57 kills. Do I see or hear a... Yeah... No, it's the Kimberly bows. I thought I heard, like, maybe a hex bearer. Now the Praetorian's getting shot, I believe, by the Peltis, which is a good... It's a good shot there. Yeah, they did you know, only 11 kills, but they definitely did some HP damage there with their Pila. Swordmasters now, they are up to 87 kills, but they are starting to lose quite a bit of men. There is a hefty amount of units here, 4 units of the attacking Rome. So Swordmasters are going to probably die here pretty quick. Syrian archers seem to have a pretty solid arc there. But as you can see, the defenders are holding kind of like this here, trying to keep the archers of the attackers out of range of the hill so that they can continue to defend against this here. Because as these archers are shooting here, if this army gets too close, then they can start putting their own archer fire onto the hill. So by keeping the defense here and here, it keeps the archers further back, basically keeping them from being able to get a target on the hill here. More and more coming in. The Praetorian Guard and Armored Legionaries. Armored Legionaries are doing really well here. That one, 230 kills. Now the Berserkers have gone into combat. They frenzy and headhunt, but I do not believe they are Berserk yet, which is really what you need with the Berserkers. You really need them to go Berserk. Oh man, but here comes the archers. Now if Swaby and the Roman archers here can keep these guys at bay, these Berserkers have a higher chance of going Berserk and doing a lot of more damage. Now the Berserkers, 18 kills, 48 kills on that one. A little bit better there. Kimberly bowwomen are doing pretty well. 58 kills, 52 kills. 164 on this one, but looks like it is out of ammunition. Swordmasters now moving forward, probably going to go into this combat. They may pull out the Berserkers. Still under control. They are not Berserk. Once again, that is what they need. 141 kills now, and the Swordmasters doing a pretty good job here holding off this flank. Now over here, it does look like the defenders have fallen back. I guess they just decided there's no point to defending 2 points when you can just defend the 1. And then on this side, it looks like we've got Veteran Legionaries holding back some Thorax Swords. Veteran Legionaries should do pretty well there. 46 kills now. Archers, or no, these are Peltis. But Throw Spears moving forward. A lot of jabbies there to throw. Syrians are now up to 150 kills. Really nicely done there. Now have the Berserkers, where'd the Berserkers go? Are they gone? No, they just fell back. One only 26 kills. That's a little disappointing. Once again, you really need those to go Berserk to really get them done effectively. I personally have not been a huge fan of Berserkers. I just, in most battles I've played with them, they do not seem to do very well. Wow, that was a blah 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 blah. Yes, I'm having an aneurysm. I think I had an aneurysm of sheer stupidity. Wow, Virginia, didn't know you were that stupid. Anybody? Come on. You guys got to know what that is a reference to. If not, shame on you. Swordmasters. Bactrian Peltis are still standing here. They're out of ammunition, looks like. 48 kills. Now, looks like it's just an Avocati here. 38 men, 37 men. 150 kills, though, on it. Pretty solid. Now, on this flank, you got Veteran Legionaries holding out against some Thorax Swords. 160 kills on the Veteran Legionaries, and they've only lost 21 men. Nicely done. Nubian bows here, getting some really nice shots, looks like. 105 kills, 51 kills. Looks like they're probably shooting the Bactrian Peltis over here. big thing I'm intrigued. I want to know, what is Bactria going to do with the cavalry and the elephants? You know, they are getting pressed pretty hard here. They have got some really good factions against them. Kush, Egypt, and Rome, those are all like high tier factions. So it's kind of interesting. They are, you know, they are getting pushed really hard, and I don't know. I want to know, like, are they going to be able to pull this off? I mean, the Hellenic Cataphracts kind of charged in over here. They've got 54 kills, 66 men left in it. The other unit is over this way. It's still 62 kills, so still hasn't done anything. The elephants still haven't done anything. Now it looks like Rome and Kush are getting ready to push over here. You got a double line of sword masters against armored legionaries, Praetorian Guard. Got another armored legionary, armored shotels. Over this way, veteran legionary up to 189 kills. Thorax sword only 67. Praetorian Guard 204 kills. Still has 65 men left in it. The other Praetorian Guard, not as well. About half strength, 83 men, with only 54 kills. Another armored legionary moving up with 140 kills on it, 108 on the Syrians. Now back over this way, looks like the Thorough Spears and the veteran legionaries are kind of getting thin. In the veteran legionary here, 205 kills with 102 men. The Hellenic Cataphract has been getting some really good charges, apparently. 151 kills now. Probably, it must be just cycle charging into this. So 151 kills, man. He is exhausted, though. Now, knowing Corby, he actually did bring Strategist. Interesting. I was going to say, typically Corby likes to, do other things, but he did. So I'm intrigued. Maybe he's already used it, but he has not used his second wind on the Hellenic Cataphracts yet. And the armored elephants are getting some shots. They've got archers on top. Got 6 kills so far. Look at this veteran legionary, guys. 83 men left with 242 kills. Just ridiculous. But the Thorough Spears back here they look like they're getting some good shots. Or trying to, at least. Thorax swords carrying axemen back here, Legatus and some archers. On this push here, they don't seem to be going. Look at this. Put the Cimbri bows in front of the sword masters to eat up the jabbies that they were throwing. Nice move there. Very, very nicely done. Armored Showtels are taking their time. 54 kills, only lost 10 men. I'm curious as to who they're sending in first. Looks like they're sending this Kushite Archer is doing very odd things. I'm not sure what it is doing. But look at this, more archer fire. The Cimbri bowwomen and the Syrian archers made their way around the back and onto the hill, and they have got a really nice shot here. Looks like they are trying to pin down the Kushite archers and get rid of them. Hellenic Cataphracts still doing some work. 158 kills now. Now, honestly, if I was the attackers, I might be bringing my archers over here and putting some flame arrows into the Indian elephants and make them go berserk. They may do exactly what you need them to do and run right into the defense, or they could just run away, which either one is actually pretty good for you. There's the second wind on the Hellenic Cataphracts. 159 kills, and they are calling it quits. They are running back. Probably coming back to the point, but you know what? They've got a little bit of an issue. They can't go back to the point because if they do, they expose the entire back here. So what are the defenders going to do now? Now look at this. Thorough Spears are actually holding the front now. The Veteran Legionary looks like it's getting a little bit of a break. 285 kills. But look at this Armored Legionary getting shredded by javelins. It got 152 kills, but man. Not sure what the attacker's going to do. I mean, they've got some forces left. The defenders really do have some stuff left, but I'm not sure if the attackers have good enough stuff to push through it. So I'm wondering if their main assault is here. Now, like I said, if they can push this side, it could put the defenders in a little bit of a bind. But I want to know, what are these Hellenic Cataphracts going to do now? They are going to charge into the Royal Thorax Swords. They get a pretty good charge there. They had 159 kills. Now they are up to 175. Look at that. Look at the kills skyrocket. Trample going up to 184 kills now, and they're going to run away. They've taken quite a bit of damage here, though. Only 21 men left. They are shaken as well. Oh my god, and the Javi. Oh man, that unit, I'm amazed that it is not gone. 6 men left. So now it is down to some Bactrian Peltis, Indian Armored Elephants, some Syrian Archers. Man, this is, I don't know what the defenders are going to do on this side here. The attackers, I think they've got what it takes to push this side. The biggest thing they're probably worried about, though, is the Indian Armored Elephants. And I bet you that's what Bactria is honestly doing, is really just using those elephants as a buffer. Headhunt and battle rhythm on the Swordmaster here, doing some real good work. 130 kills now. Praetorian Guard 86, 225 on an Armored Legionary. But they do have a pike in, so the defenders have a little bit of an issue there now as well, because the pikes, they got to shoot them or pull off or something. And Kush has quite a bit, especially in the way of armored showtells here. 134 kills, 167 kills, 0 kills. Oh, but here comes the elephants. Elephants are going in. They had 26 kills before they went in. Look at that charge. Look at that number skyrocket. Over 100 now. Oh, the archers use the flame arrows, Nubian bows. What are you doing? Now they're at 152. Archers on the elephants are still firing. Now the pikes could be a little bit of an issue. A pike in formation should do pretty well. But look at those jabbies come flying in. Now on this side, thorough spears are really just kind of holding back some kind of hodgepodge units here. Some Syrian archers, thorax swords. So the thorough spears are kind of just delaying them, I would say. They could probably send these veteran legionaries back in to kind of, once again, just delay them a bit. Thorough spears in the middle, but the armored elephants are out of control. Gonna do some damage here. Oh, thorough spears, man, I'm so sorry. But they did get into, and that is that's an important unit there. That is a Royal Thorax Sword, so that thing is expensive. 230 kills now, most of them on things like Royal Thorax Swords. So I guarantee you that Bactria is more than happy with that. Now on this side, you can see Swaybe fell back a little bit, got 2 units of Swordmasters. Now, the downside to that is the Swordmasters do have 80 armor, so the armored showtells are going to do pretty good at cutting right through that. Still got some veteran legionaries, some hex bearers. Now, it looks like they could be trying to break some of these units. Some of these armored showtells, 63 men already wavering. That is not very good for the attackers. Elephants look like they're out of control, so Hellenic Cataphracts, 72 kills still. Ooh, but it looks like he got into the back of the pikes there. Where is this pike? Okay, the pike unit is here. Royal Thorax Swords are going to go in and engage the Thorough Spears. Now that is going to be a bad fight for the Thorough Spears. Elephants going back in. What are they at now? 290, 300 kills. They are getting some friendly kills here, but I think I mean, it's worth it. They are doing a lot of damage. They've lost half their unit, but look at that. Triple chevron now. Throw spear's going to come in. It looks like they're going to try and flank the general here. But look at this. Legatus coming in behind and going to get into some of the archers, while a carrion axeman has actually made its way into the center here. 92 kills, but we got some Syrian archers. The small veteran legionary that now has 333 kills. The Legatus is going to come in and try and deal with some of these archers. The elephant over here up to 373 kills. Hellenic Cataphracts now up to 201. Archers still firing on here. 400 or 114, not 400. Ooh, look at this. A little bit of flank. Berserkers getting around the line. Looks like they're going to go after the Kushite archers. And maybe, oh, the general's coming in. And he said, oh shit, get the hell out of there. Berserkers don't look like they've gone berserk yet, unfortunately. 26 kills still. Oh, the Swordmaster is about to disappear. Oh no. Now the downside is that the elephant is going to go into the back of his own troops and probably lose a lot of that charge. What is that charge bonus? 44 is pretty darn good. All right, Bactria's elephants up to 416 now. And it looks like he is going to break the Egyptian general, while the Hellenic Cataphracts continue their campaign of destruction. 201 kills going to go in on these thorax swords. 127 kills on them. Throw spears now at 99. What do we get? 214 now. Now this is... oh, it's a thorax sword. Never mind. So 224 now. 225. This unit was slightly better in position than some of the others, so I think that's to account for the fact that he didn't get, this huge impact charge. Uh-oh. 180. Looks like he's going to break 200 on this guy. Now the other elephant here is up to 200 or 432. 243 now on the Kush elephants. But look at this. Swaby pretty much just disappeared from that charge. That's very painful. Very painful for the defenders, because Kush is pretty much gone. I mean, Swaby, excuse me. Swordmaster's only 101 kills on him. Egyptian general is now gone. 451 kills with 8 men left on it. Now this flank is pretty much gone. So it looks like what they're probably going to do is send their troops over to the back there to basically try and deal with this Kush invasion. These elephants are going to be difficult. 300 kills now. They haven't lost any of the elephants or anything. I think the defenders may be out of ammunition. 188 kills, 212 kills. Only 4 elephants left here with 459 kills. But I mean, yeah, it is pretty much down to Kush. There is a small slave infantry back this way. Looks like it came back from running away. And this Hellenic Cataphract, I think, is just coming over was probably just coming to get the gate here. Most of his unit is still over here. 239 kills on it. Levy pikes now setting up. They are not in formation yet, but... And now the elephants for Bactria are going to go and exact their vengeance right into these armored shotels. Kushite pikes are trying to run up. Probably going to try and set them up as soon as they can. Maybe beat the elephants before they get there. Yeah, the armored shotels are now running away. I don't know if the elephant's going to catch them. It is. It does look like it. He has popped Battle Rhythm and Trample. All partially into the pikes, but that's all right. 465. I think he's going to break 500 here. Look at that, 500 kills there. The Indian elephants getting shot by the tower here, and as you can see, they lost one. Bactria's elephants are now up to 500 kills. But look, this Hellenic Cataphracts coming over to hit them from behind. Gonna come right around here. And probably not gonna make it though. The Bactrian elephants are now gone with only 504 kills. Come on. Come on, Bactria. Get your shit together. Get more than that. I'm really not particularly sure why Kush took his elephants over this way. He lost an elephant to the tower. You know, he didn't catch the unit, which I think is what he was trying to do. And his units over here really took some damage. I think that the Hellenic Cataphracts lost the impact of their charge due to the pond here. And it could also be to the elephant bodies. The elephant bodies do a pretty good job of, like, breaking stuff up, and it's kind of annoying.
Forward! Now!
Now, I don't know what the defenders are going to do here. These elephants, I mean, they do have a pike unit here, but it's a small one. I mean, not small, but it just can't fit this whole area here. I think they're trying to make it go berserk, and it is out of control. Oh no, he's out of position. Yeah, the elephants got right into him. There they are, 350 kills now. And that levy pike, once again, just like before, levy pike is not a very good pike unit, and it almost broke from that. Elephants are still out of control. Hellenic Cataphracts back here, only 246 kills. Like I said, I think that pond is really screwing up their charge. They're going to break 400 kills, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 417. Throw Spears, 164 kills. Nicely done. There we go. The pikes actually were able to kill off a couple of these guys, but now the out-of-control elephants went right through their back lines. 426 kills on the elephants now. Are they going to break the kills that the other elephant unit got? I don't think so. Looks like they are wavering. And I think that is safe enough to call it GG. Defenders pull this one off. It was honestly a pretty close battle. The defenders do not have much left. All right, so first off for the defenders, we have the B-Man as Swaby with 2,600 kills. So his Swordmasters all did pretty well. This one did really well at 316. Archers, look at that. 264, 230, 207, 168. Bloodsworn, not as great. I think they got shot quite a bit. 148 and 161 there. 133 on a Berserker. And we have Not So Royal with 2,378 kills. Archers did pretty well. 212 on that one there. 215 on an Evocati cohort. Hastati really just got smacked by the Armored Legionaries. Brinkabe is 193, but 348, 234, and 176 on Veteran Legionaries. Then finally for Bactria, we have Corby, 2,062 kills. And you know what? What a quarter of that, not a quarter, but I don't even know, an eighth of that is in these elephants here. 504, 211, 273 on the Hellenic Cataphracts. That's 900 kills just in these three units right there. Bactria and Hillman, as to be expected, did not do the greatest. Throw Spears did about as well as they could have done, 164 being the best there. Now for the attackers, we have Kush here, KOTN as with 2,134 kills, 460 on his general. Archers, not great. They got destroyed. 254 was the best on the armored showtails. Really well done. And then we have got, see, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. But Egypt here with 2,007 kills, 182 on the general. His Cretans did pretty well, 132, 136, 146 on the other Royal Thorax sword. But then his infantry, 194 was the best for his Thorax. Then finally, Charles Boyle as Rome with 2,523 kills, 135 on the Legatus. Then his armored legionaries, 252, 292, 236, 243, 219. 212 was the best for the Praetorians, but look how small this army is. Very, very petite. Alright guys, that is it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. This was a super fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button. Love to have you around. Love to see you with the, in the future with other videos and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good one. We will see you next time.